Sorry, I think it was just being iffy. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Let's not just start yet, if that's alright, because we should probably still start. Wait for actual like host. Um, if you want to chat shit for a little bit, that's fine.
So hi everybody, Catherine, am I right?
We
What's
can't talk
up?
about the game yet.
Atlas.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I was about to say it's made by Atlas,
I'm
who
gonna push it back to
loves
audience.
to their games.
Hi, Ella. Um, we didn't know he wanted us co-host, so we put George on.
I'm a
That's cool.
placeholder.
Whoever really, there aren't that many of us here. I don't know if anyone else is.
Evan and Rihanna are running late. Is anyone else having Rowan's issue about can't hearing anyone on the stage?
Yeah, fine.
There you go. Cool. 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 Yeah. Cool. As we've discovered, and as Chloe has said, apparently you just can't play gameplay, so I will be streaming video, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, I want Catherine Classic. Anyways, you guys want to start there? I'll mute myself. I will happily do co-hosting and doing moderation. I will do moderation. So,
I'm happy to take watch over the chat in case anyone goes, ha ha, he's a funny, and I go, oh, funny.
Nice. I mean, I can see the chat too. I don't really know what to do. I've never hosted before.
that's what I figured out.
Welcome.
Um,
Welcome to the
yes.
stream, guys. Welcome to Council of Chaos. Whatever.
Oh,
That's
Council
what
of
I remember
Chaos.
doing back in the day. But yeah, I guess Catherine. Um, what did people think? What did you think, George? What are people's
Um,
opinions?
I'm trying to remember what because it's been a while since I did play Catherine. Because I talked about this before everyone else came in, but like Catherine refused to open for me. So
Uh,
like,
I've got something similar. Like,
I did show them earlier. Like I have played it. I played it a while ago, and I'm trying to remember the best I can. But like, yeah, my problem is that Catherine tried to open, had a fit, hit me with a white screen, and then closed. And I tried that for
Oh
several
shit.
days.
Ooh, sorry about that.
However, what I do remember about this game is positive. So if you will permit my existence on stage, I still have things I can say.
Oh, what's Catherine original?
Catherine Original is just the
The
Catherine that came out in the PS3, Xbox 360 era.
So there's two versions. Obviously, there's this version, and then there's Full Body, which is like a re-release with extra content and bits.
Yeah, but then is there a difference between original Catherine and Catherine Classic?
They're the
Classic
same.
is not
No,
full
I think
body.
They're
just
pretty
I
much
think
the
I
same.
differentiate the two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So because you said it in the thing that you'll be no, not Catherine Classic.
So not Catherine Classic. Sorry, that's meant not Catherine Classic. Yeah. Catherine Religion is
So
different
it's
from.
original Catherine.
Yeah.
It's not full body,
Yeah.
right?
So like, okay,
Yeah.
back in 2013, it was just Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is classic different to Catherine.
No. Catherine Classic is the original version of Catherine.
Okay, that's why I was just checking because on your message you were saying it would be about original, not classic, whereas it should probably be original, not full body, because that full body has the whole extra.
Yeah, Full Body has the whole extra root with it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Has anyone played full
It's
body? I
interesting,
think
but that's
people
not
were
what we're
saying
here to
that they
talk
might have
about.
played the other one. Harry, how do I? Can I invite Harry up? There we
Yeah,
go.
I got it. I got it. I'll moderate. I'll moderate. You guys keep talking. You guys keep talking.
Sorry,
Hello.
I'm like a boomer. Hi, Harry.
Yeah, so I actually first played Full Body because I got it on the PS4. It was like literally at the beginning of lockdown. It was like fuck it, I'm gonna buy one game for my Xbox, one game for my Switch, one game for my PS4, and Catherine Full Body was the game I got for my PS4. Um, Fundamentally, the only difference between classic and Full Body is the addition of Rin, who's just like another like third potential love interest.
Yeah,
There's
that's true.
fundamentally no difference. They are the
I think
exact
it's
same
cool because
game.
she like boosts your climb because she was the pianist.
Yeah,
Yes,
but when you
so
start getting in trouble, she'll just like, oh help, and just plays a piano and is like, oh, I'm gonna win,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
It's a quality of life thing, I guess, for the climb, but that's really it.
Hmm.
It also adds like when I did some research into the game, I found out that Rin was a considered like again this is like off like tangent. Rin was considered a very radical character because technically Rin is this is going into like spoiler territory, but technically Rin is non-binary because they're an alien,
mm-hmm.
and that was like and so that was like a big thing. But then people were like, "Oh god, Rin's trans," and neglecting to
Yeah, like
Yeah.
okay,
No, no,
this
no,
is
no,
like
no,
full
no.
spoilers because you only figured this out like near the end of the
They're like,
game.
she's trans. It's like, oh, that's cool. Anyways,
Yeah,
Oh, crazy.
like
Yeah.
they're like your friends joke about it, like, oh, did you mean Eric? Like that was the whole quote unquote joke about it. Yeah.
I think it's only mentioned like in one ending where it's like, I can't believe you used to be called Eric,
Oh.
and it's like, oh,
It's
okay,
when
moving on.
it's when the younger friend sleeps. So it turns out they'd slept together, and it's during one of the wedding things. They drop the tidbit. It's like, oh, you mean Eric, right? And they're like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, we knew Eric when Erica was Eric, and this guy has a full meltdown because he loses virginity to a trans
Crazy.
woman, to a trans woman, and there's like it's played as a joke for like 30 seconds, and then he's just kind of like, nah, it's cool, I don't care. It's like super like for a game made in 2013, it's like super trans inclusive in like the best way
Oh,
possible.
By the way.
Oh.
I think I have like an opposite take on that one. I kind of hate how they handled Erica in some parts, if I'm being honest, because like they kind of treat it as a joke all the way until the very end. I was like, I don't know.
I get what you mean. It is a very much like the other three guys are in on a joke, and
Hmm.
Erica is in on the joke. But like I think his name's Toby. I think it is. Toby isn't aware until literally
You
that
love
one
to
ending.
me.
Yeah.
And like I get what you mean with that, but what I meant by really well done is the fact is the character isn't the character because the character is, and that's just it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, 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 I agree where you're
It's
coming from. Yeah,
not
that's fine.
like,
Yeah.
oh, your one character trait is you are trans. No.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
no, Erica is just the friend of the group. She also happens to be the waitress at the bar, and it's just like who just so happens to be.
She's also
Um,
like the voice of reason, because like
she is the
obviously it's
biggest voice
about
of
like
reason.
woman versus man essentially, and she's like the there's one
I
female
mean, we can talk
character
about the
that's
woman's
not
wrath in a bit.
right, but she's like the one female character that has no stakes in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's fine.
mean, but yeah,
Pretty
no,
much.
Cool.
I think in my opinion, Erica is out of his mates is the coolest one in my opinion. Because all of his friends are douches. They're all douchebags. They're all
Yeah, but
assholes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're a bunch like they hang out in a bar every night and a bunch of 30-year-olds. Of course there'd be douchebags.
They're
I
proper
guess
like
that's the
lads
point is that
lads.
everyone's going through some shit, right? That's why they're all having these
Yeah.
Yeah.
like contemporary
Yeah.
thoughts.
I really like that at some point you start running into your friends on the tower segments and it's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Like
like
you
the
start running into like other customers in the bar as well. It's really cool how they did it.
yeah, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, the woman's wrath is such an interesting concept, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the like different because
It's
obviously
a shame I'd have to
they
play
have all
as
these
Vincent
religious
though.
themes, like the Tower of Babel, like
I
all
don't
these
know if
different
anyone
layers of
did
it.
it, but did anyone play Catherine PvP? Because that's pretty cool.
I don't think so.
It's still going.
Is it a separate game?
Well, no, no, no. Like it's just the multiplayer
I
setting
think
inside
on
original
Steam,
classic. I don't know if
they still
it's
run like service for it.
yeah. Um, yeah, I'll go back to it later. I'll probably find some footage later of it. But it's really cool in that what it does is that you've got two NPCs climbing the tower at the same time, and then you can almost kind of send traps to each other, almost like Tetris Battle.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Should we take a step back really quickly and talk about the gameplay of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a
let's
second.
talk about it.
Rowan, really quick.
I like the cycle of the gameplay currently between like swapping between going to the bar and talking to everyone and like going back to the nightmare because it gives you a nice bit of breathing room after like a tricky
Yeah,
level.
what do I? There's a. I mean, Atlas because Persona or there's going to be Persona comparisons because it has literally the daytime vision
Unfortunately, there's no
novel.
way to escape the
Yeah, there's
allegations.
going to be.
This
Again,
is
Sure.
Atlas.
as I said in the chat, I'm pretty sure they just reused the Erica model for Makoto, like 90%
Whoa,
sure.
crazy.
Like it looks pretty similar as far as the hair, but like gameplay wise,
Something
there's
something
nothing
in the
special about
chat.
it. The
Subnifies
dialogue
engine
is
something
special out.
something.
I mean, it works surprisingly well. Well, the controls are a bit finicky. Let's put it that way. Having to tap to turn rather than like there's no dedicated turn button. You just have to awkwardly tap.
I had to tell Jason very early on that like you are supposed to play this with a D-pad.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I worked out very early that it needed
yeah,
the D-pad, but even with the D-pad, I still kept doing it,
yeah,
and it just kept pissing me off.
yeah. Because
Like,
it's an because what you have to remember, this is like essentially an early PS3 game. The analog stick wasn't that used yet, like in that time when it came out. So
Yeah,
you
it
do
was
have to
very
use it.
codified in a way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I mean,
Just
it is kind of built on a grid, so I guess it makes sense for a D-pad. And
yeah,
it's the reason why the undo button is so needed.
yeah,
I love
Undo,
Yeah, for sure.
undo,
Yeah,
and fucker
it's
push
a good
down
thing
the
it
block.
exists.
Undo.
yeah.
Edge.
The undo is too important. Yeah. Like the game is built around you messing up and having to figure it out from backwards. Because there's a lot of like scenario, especially in the later towers, where you'd push up like where you think like pushing a block is safe, and then you fuck yourself over. You have to undo. Yeah.
Everything collapses around you.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
you push
also,
forward like, oh, there goes the checkpoint. Whoops, I had to have that
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
as I
Very
said,
true.
I learned that this issue wasn't streamable because I was streaming it to Lucas, and you could stream the actual gameplay, but as soon as it went into any kind of cutscene bit, like even if you're doing the like bit in the middle where you're talking to them
Oh,
and they go,
technique.
"Hey, let me show you this technique," it became a cutscene and the game would crash. But like
Yeah.
Lucas watched
Wow.
me
My Nvidia
use one
overlay didn't
bit,
like it.
and he literally after watching me play like one area, he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so bored of the word edge already." Like, I get it, I
Yeah.
get it.
Edge and undo. Like you just keep
Yeah,
hearing
you
it.
just kind of get
Right, I'm
suckered
gonna
to it, where
bounce.
you're just like, yeah, sure, edge, whatever, get me the fuck
I
out of
guess
here.
it's like it's to help, I guess, visualize kind of like because sometimes with how the block's are pushed, you won't actually be able to see if it's full dot or not. Is because kind of like
The game would
like
be like,
all,
hey, you have connected the blocks,
yeah,
but like
basically.
also,
It is, yeah, it is kind of a meme of it. Edge, 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 undo, undo, undo.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
we
I
never
think
said
it's
it was
so
good,
like
but my god, is
intuitive
it
though.
memorable?
Like I've
Yeah.
never played a platformer game or even a puzzle game that was like this before. So I think that like the actual gameplay loop and stuff is so fun within the issue.
I think I want to put a little like theory out. Like, I want to ask. I guess I'm going to ask everyone just quickly. You can like type it. Was your favorite bits of the game going to the bar and talking to everyone in the real world, or like the in between bits where you're like on the tower and like you might talk to everyone in like the nightmare?
I like the bar bits, I think, because I mean the vibes are immaculate. I mean the music
I love
and
that
just
music.
For
Start
me,
the box.
I
Oh,
think like
It is
pop them
it's
into
the
my
balance of the
veins.
two because it's like made the puzzle segments more like, oh yeah, if you do fuck up here, you are truly dead. Kind of like, because you get the loads of other NPCs who are going through the same thing as you are, so you kind of
Yeah.
get that like, oh yeah, this is not just you as the issue, like you're not the kind of the issue, but like
Yeah.
others are dealing with it as well, and
yeah,
there's also
You're not
trust
alone
between
in it,
players.
basically. Yeah.
and even I mean with that
Unfortunate
that
situation, but at
first
least we're all sheep together.
on that half hour one, wasn't it? I think they actually gave you a save halfway through. Is it like the act? Is like the night 8 one? I think yeah, where you have to like you have the escort mission part. I think, and they
Oh, I
have
thought that
like
was
a
night six. Never mind, that's night eight. Yeah.
yeah eight.
My heart goes out to anyone who had to do that. I'm so sorry.
Well, that was finicky the escort one.
Like,
Yeah.
what I did not expect from the bar though was it has the most tightest like early persona wise design of like you got to
I'd actually like a little
micromanage
bit
the
of
bar.
trivia since you finished
You
your
got to
glass.
if you get what I mean, like micromanage the
Yeah,
bar.
if you
You have
get
to
the
like
timing wrong, then you've missed someone and then they're dead.
You got, yeah, yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah, literally
Really take
pause
your
for
time.
me.
I
like
do
Sorry,
it
my
happens
pause.
so
Take your time
times.
when it means it.
And like you also have to say the right things as well, right? Like if you
Mm-hmm.
say like too many
with the
bad things to
morality
them, then
system.
they go by.
Oh,
Like I think I had I missed a dude on one of the days, so he died, which resulted in another NPC's death as well.
It
Which I
was
was
on
like,
the night
ah,
eight, like the two worker dudes. I can't remember their names, as Chris said, but
Johnny on Bosch and not Johnny on Bosch.
yeah.
um,
What's not Johnny? I respect
Speaking
that.
of going through voice actors,
thank you, Jason.
Guys,
I kind of it was kind of
Sorry, it's
funny.
just
It's like ah yes, this was voice acting before they figured out like anime dub voice acting in games, where there's a lot of like they, a lot of
I heard
overlap.
a lot of
thanks,
recurring
Jason. I'm just gonna pull you
faces.
back up.
When I heard people take, I was like, oh yeah, I know who you are. How you going? Oh, they got you out of their back pocket. Good to see you too.
quickly. So what we've got on stream right now is competitive Catherine, as as it was presented in Evo 2015, i.e., the official worldwide fighting game competition.
Yo, where's that Evo version 38 equivalent?
Nice. Thank you for the wait, Jimmy. You're back on stage now.
Well,
Yeah,
going back
yeah.
to like the puzzle gameplay stuff, like I actually think that was like honestly the best part of the game for me. They actually like compared to a lot of other puzzle games, like they actually ramped up the challenge like basically perfectly for me. Like they
Mm.
introduced something new every single time. It all just synergized perfectly.
Mm.
It
There's
never
always a little
felt
tutorial
totally
that you wait
unfair,
to know.
but like my god, apparently the original Japanese Catherine like didn't have an undo button. I could not imagine playing this game
Oh,
without an undo button. That's just war. That's unfair.
for real. That's crazy actually without the undo. You were literally just saying, yeah, it's so insane with the undo, like a lifesaver.
I'm curious what everyone thinks about the gameplay in regards to like the rest of the game overall, because like they tried to fit it into the game's narrative by saying that like, oh, it could represent like him kind of God, and I'm just like, nah, you just played the game like doing stuff with the visual novel. Let's be real.
I guess so, but it's kind of like because he's like climbing the Tower of Hell, right, in a way, or
A
like
little bit, yeah.
the layers of hell or whatever it is. So I
But
guess
it could be
it's kind of
represented with
Form of
anything
like
really.
religious
yeah,
You could be
instincts or
like
whatever.
climbing a
Yeah.
tower by doing like platforming challenges or anything. It could be anything.
yeah. I guess the gameplay of like moving blocks itself has nothing to do with like, oh, he cheated in that sense, unless there's like a blocks represent love and all that stuff. I've seen people have their hands raised.
That's alright.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Let's see. Thank you, Jay. I will say, I want to didn't say too much. I do want to say like I really enjoy the game. Since when I found the undo button, because I tried the first few stages without the undo button was existing, and also I was using the D-pad. I was actually using the stick. It when Ken told me, "Hey, use the D-pad. It's better." Which, thank you, Ken. That it actually was right. It is so much better to control.
Oh, did
Um,
anyone else play on the keyboard? Oh, am I the only person who played this game on a keyboard and mouse?
no,
I don't have a
everyone.
D-pad on
Is,
this
is,
game.
is this the Cavern of Dreams again?
Yeah, I don't play with. I don't have a controller for my PC, so I've always played it on. But I don't mind it on keyboard. The control's a little bit annoying, but like it's fine.
But,
It's not horrible.
but yeah, what thing is like I love the game and I love the loop. I think the undo balances the fact that because you have to rush and like you have to like I have to think about this puzzle loop and what falls down, but I have to do it fast. And like without the undo, like it doesn't leave you that hard to breathe. And especially in which I still find them so difficult. And some of them can fuck right off. The bosses are some of them are really annoying, really nasty.
That fucking baby was
Um,
painful, man.
oh, man, the like the butt with eyes that would like invert your controls. Oh
Oh
my
my
god, that
god.
was frustrating. So frustrating.
Come on, let Ryan.
Again, I just because you were saying about the themes earlier. This game is not subtle when we talk about the bosses. Like
No.
the ice level where you're being in a cold place, you're being chased by your girlfriend in a wedding dress where she's like, and this again. I refer to the GIF. It's not subtle with what it's trying to show of like the insecurities of this man. It is
That one image about the author's barely concealed
yeah.
feathers. Get it up here.
Oh yeah, that one too. Oh yeah. Actually, oh my god.
Jesus, thanks for hitting the trying this
Thank you,
time.
George. You reminded me. Thank you. Yeah. That yeah. This is also we're not going to pre-propose it. Yeah. They want to. There's a lot of strong women, but in the in all that kind of way. What's the gift? I'll find it in a minute somewhere.
Every now and then, a woman will come into your life, seduce you, and then put a curse on you. And really, that's just life.
Quite good. I can see that.
Yeah, Dylan has some questions.
Wait. Wait.
Yukasin was monkey. We all know that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Rowan.
Okay.
So, yeah, about the ever so subtle themes of this game. do it multiple times, get all the different endings. So it was interesting to see, and the amount of times I think most people would pick like the cheating answer or like the wrong answer, if that makes sense, the red answer. Um, the amount of times I was like, actually, they're quite 50-50 or more swinging towards the blue. I was like, oh, that's kind of surprising. But no, when some of the questions along the lines of like, how long is it to wait before marriage? I'm playing this on my laptop in bed. Mal is next to me, staring at me, going, "Oh, motherfucker, what's your answer?" Okay, you didn't hear the disembodied voice from the distance, but Mal did just shout, "I was curious to hear what you would pick." And it was quite interesting.
Share with the class or not?
Do you want to share with the class what you thought? No, no, they're currently playing Frontiers of Pandora. Um,
You know what? Fair enough.
so I mean, because Mal didn't. Well, this game is a true puzzle platformer. Whenever a game says, "Oh, I'm a puzzle platformer," I'm like, "Are you just a?"
You think back to that one puzzle platformer that we also loved.
Yeah,
And I'm
you're a
like,
puzzle platformer. What's your gimmick?
yeah,
Green, you penguin.
yeah, and it's like, are you
Gimmick
really
is the
actually
point.
are you a puzzle game with platforming elements, or are you platformer with puzzle elements? That's the kind of like vibe I get from most puzzle platform. No, this is straight up
You
a
know what?
puzzle
Can I agree
platformer
with you?
because the puzzle and the platforming are as equally important as each other. Whereas I feel like in some puzzle platformers, it's either a puzzle game with a bit of puzzle or a
Well, I
platformer.
think like what Rowan said, it's more climbing rather than like I think it's not platformer in the like
Traditional sense.
the original classic sense of like Mario. It's more of a climbing
But
puzzle.
yeah, no, there was some during the
Never
story.
mind,
Like,
water.
even though I kind of knew the story, it was like my first time playing classic. So I started playing. I'd seen a run through of classic and a run through of full body, and I was like, okay. And then I'd played a bit of full body, but now this was my first time playing classic. It was almost like experiencing the game for the first time again because I'd completely forgotten the story. So I was sitting there half the time going, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck," and Rowan saying about a character model being reused from Makoto. Look at Catherine with a C and then Anne from Persona 5. They are the exact same fucking character.
Also, what I like about this game as well,
Happy
like
about
its
the ending.
playability, is like the different characters. So like the people in the bar, the talk to me, you also don't have to. So the first time I played this a couple years ago, I think the only person I saved was the policeman, and I think the others I just never really talked to. I just like didn't even figure out if I could save them. And then the second time around, I don't think I've finished it yet, but I think only Charges has died so far, and I've managed to everyone else survive. And so I'm just like, okay, who do I talk to? How quickly so I can get everyone through this issue? Because I think that immediately changes the game when you're playing it, which I think is immediately like a different um, game path.
I
Cool.
think.
Should
Can
we?
I quickly,
Yeah, go.
briefly talk about the ending? I would have wanted to get if I
Wait,
could
can
have.
I do like one or two little bits of trivia that like I really like?
No, please go ahead. Because
Cool.
I'm gonna put a stream. I'm gonna put a poll in quickly just so I can get like everyone. What did
Yeah.
you like to
So
get
this
through the ending?
was created during this was essentially the trial for the Persona 5 engine that eventually turns into the proper Persona 5. You can kind of just see it based on how the characters look and like how the game
Yeah.
looks specifically. Like that looks like the PS5 engine right now. But this game was being made alongside an actual Persona game, it being Persona 3 Portable. And this is Vincent's first ever like actual appearance in the PSP game at the very end of the Persona 3 Portable in the female route. Like this is Vincent's first original look. Look at him. He looks ever so slightly different. He kind of looks hotter if I'm being honest, but you know.
Yeah. Well, he in the 2D style, he looks better than the 3D.
Yeah, cuz
It's like a knowing look behind him.
yeah, like this one he looks kind of cool.
He
Yeah.
he
In
he
the
looks
in
like
the
King
game.
Kamoshida.
No.
Go look up King Kamoshida. He looks exactly like King Kamoshida.
No.
Just
Is there any variant of
younger,
those?
a
No.
lot younger
Okay.
and less pervy. But like
His
there is
face
no
his
similarity.
face is different. It's fair enough. Alright, fine, whatever.
You're
I think
right.
there's two cheater endings as well, right? Because I got the bad.
Yeah, so there's an ending where you like kind of fuck it up for both of them. So you can fuck up the Catherine route, or you can fuck up the Catherine route if that's not confusing enough. And you can also fuck up the lead route.
And what's the bad? There's the good and the bad cheater ending.
Basically, for the bad Catherine route, if you don't mind me spoiling it at all, everybody.
That's fine. I will try and synchronize as we were talking about. Catherine Bad.
Yeah. So basically, Vincent can be like, "Oh, Catherine, I love you," and she's like, no. I'm pretty sure it's that. And then the other
Yes,
Catherine
yeah,
one, which
you're
I'll
right.
get to in a minute. Yeah, this bad Catherine one is very funny. Because I'm pretty sure he comes out, he's like, "Catherine, I love you," and she's like, "But I'm a succubus," but I love you, and she's like, you're a little clingy.
Yeah, this is the one I got when I first played it.
Yeah,
Which
and
kind
he
of
gets hit by
fucked
a
it
car.
off.
It's just yeah.
Yeah, I think a true ending
Basically,
sticks with her, right?
yeah, I don't think there's ever been a true ending for Catherine. There's just been a, okay, you can get one or the other.
Yeah, like each character has a true ending. That like
Yeah,
there's no true ending if you get what I mean.
No, but what I mean is, yeah,
yeah,
there's a. Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
There's no canon
yeah.
ending for lack of a better term, I
Yeah, yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the word I was looking for. But personally, if I had the choice, I would have gone for the freedom ending because, like, oh my god, Vincent, get away from these women.
Yeah.
Catherine with Catherine with a C, you don't deserve that. Catherine with a K, you don't deserve her.
Yeah.
She's so much better than you.
Honestly, like I love freedom ending. I think it is my favorite ending, and like this really stuck with me as a 15-year-old guy that was kind of like didn't know what he was doing. It's like, wait, that's an option. I can just go to space.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was more just like, get away from Catherine. You are holding her down.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This is the happiest I've ever seen Vincent.
He's smiling.
This is the only time I've seen him happy in the whole game.
Mm. Honestly, anytime Vincent pissed me off in the story, I'd go to the Tower of Babel and just drop him off it until I felt better.
He's the
Well,
best. I like him.
even the freedom good ending, he's still smiling.
Mm.
You know?
Good for him.
I'm a Tiffany Nexus, thank you.
Honestly.
I do like the wedding
Although,
ending
yeah,
as
no,
well.
the ending with Catherine with a K was cute, I will admit, but also I'm just like, you're only here because I made you pull up your pants.
This is cute. I get it.
Yeah.
Like I like these
You
clue.
man that you are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
but
take
they
it
are so
away.
cute though.
Yeah. I like that they
I
have
want to do
their.
this shit together, man.
I
I'm pro
Afrin is
Catherine with a
definitely
K.
like way too good for Vince. I don't know if you guys noticed this,
Thank
but
you.
like as I was playing, because like I already played the game through like once when it first came out, but playing through it again, I was sort of like less putting myself in the shoes of Vince and more just like actually observing like the story as it
Yeah,
unfolds.
I'm just a little
And I was
Vincent
noticing
hater.
so many things like even though the game initially starts off by like priming you to not feel like to not villainize Vince too much for cheating by having like Kayafrin be so cold and like pushy and bossy and
Okay,
all sorts of stuff like that. I also noticed that she's actually very attentive towards him, despite the fact that their relationship's in a bit of a slump right now. Like she knows how he likes his coffee. She brings him cake when he's down. Like when she
Yeah,
if
she's
I'm
so
permitted,
sweet.
you
frequently
don't mind
brings
me
him to
pouring out
Action
my
Squares
pants on
every
for a
single week,
minute?
tries to organize things for like what they're gonna do with the babies coming, and like Vince is just
Yeah.
inattentive, brushes her off. He never like engages with her. She only ever engages with him. It's crazy.
It's when
Yeah.
like he like Catherine with a C is in the flat and she comes around and he's like, oh my god, it's my landlord. And then he's like, he pushes Catherine outside and he pretends that he's like got some boss over. She's like, oh, okay. Well, is there anything I can do? Like she's so like nice about it. And even
Yeah, she's great, and Vincent doesn't deserve her.
right, so sweet.
But also, yeah, he doesn't deserve to get like his soul ripped out of his like body by Catherine with a C. So that's why I was like, oh my god, just get away from these girls.
Yeah, just go be sad on your own.
Yeah, please go be set on the moon or something. Just go let Catherine with a K like live her girl pop dream.
I do love the hints at like the space travel like throughout that you think like, what the fuck is
Yeah, like
like
again
I
in that
do
cutscene
that.
after the first night, there's a poster that you stare at for a little bit, being like space travel.
Yeah, like it's heavily hinted. Like lots of little bits there. It's like Vincent really wants to go to space, and I think that's really cool.
too important.
Do I let Harry? I let Ken, or do I just let Ken?
That's It's
Just
just
let him
so
talk.
many people talking.
I think it's also like really interesting because again, I feel like my perception of the games, because of knowing a lot of the other endings as well. There's a really nice end because like just like with the Catherine with the K thing, it's like yeah she's played off as like supposed to be kind of cold, but it's not coldness out of personality, but coldness out of almost you could say sadness in the sense that she
I
knows
read her feeling this
how
more as frustration because
yeah
she sees that they're in a slump and she's like, I want you to do something about this.
yeah she's cold in because she knows that Vincent can do more, but not in a you could do better kind of way. It's more like a I this the Vincent I know is so capable of all these great things. He just needs that little bit of kick up the arse to do it. So it's not coldness out of malice; it's coldness out of care. Is the real way to describe it. But if in one of the endings, I think this is an ending in Full Body though. If you end up going out with yeah, it is an ending in Full Body. 'Cause it's got Rin in it. You she ends up Catherine with a K ends up dating the fedora guy.
Kind of
So
funny.
But the
she
thing
ends
is,
up
I
going
ended
out
up
with an
with
even
Catherine
worse
and you kind
fuckboy.
of took up from me, so it's not like a sudden like, ooh, where'd this come from? It's like, no, he said he had
Yeah.
feelings for it. Oh my god, that was murder, Vincent, you just killed that guy.
You bastard.
Anyway,
But yeah, no, I do feel like
enough about me.
I do feel like though I do empathize with Vincent to a degree where there's some cases where he's quite scared of a lot of things. I think he does. My opinion of Vincent was that he always did actually want to take the next step. He was I won't say ready to
Vincent fears a bit of commitment in his
yeah
life.
yeah
Yeah.
he wants to, I feel like he did actually want to ask questions.
Yeah, given the
But
nightmares that he suffers, yeah, I feel like he's a bit of a problem monkey.
yeah he
Yeah.
does really
As
yeah
Bro's saying.
he did want to ask Catherine with a K of the question, but I feel like he either didn't know how or didn't know if she would say yes, and I think that was the fear that was stopping him. Or at
I
least that's
think
how I
the
interpreted
biggest
it.
the
I
biggest
don't think he
indicator
did.
to their relationship comes on night 8 after that night where you get the cutscene between them. Do
Yeah.
you mind if I talk about it, or is this like a
Go
don't
ahead,
talk
go ahead.
about it situation?
Go for it.
So it's right after the chase where I think night 8 is the chase with Catherine, isn't it? The escort mission.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah. Well,
I
basically,
haven't
okay,
done the
no matter
last.
what night it is, basically one night Catherine's with you in the nightmare, and you have to escort her up the
Oh
tower.
yeah.
So that's a gameplay struggle, of course, because you have to like tell her when to lose. Like you have to build a path not only for yourself but for Catherine as well. So there's that
Very
trouble of the
true.
gameplay of like, well, have fun getting someone else up the tower too, who's not been doing this for like forever, and she will make mistakes. But again, it's a very touching moment where at the very end when you're climbing up, he has like this big speech which I have forgotten, but genuinely he's like, "I love you, I care about you, I want to like, I can't lose you or something," which does get a little punched in the face if you're going for the other Catherine,
Yeah.
because he has this big speech. He's like, "Well, I'm kind of going for the other Catherine."
What thing is wait for her. Don't let
Yeah.
her catch up,
Well,
God damn
because
it.
technically you want to run ahead because like you want to build a path for Catherine.
Yeah, you like the
True.
idea for this one is that you try and make it as accessible as possible. You're not doing any weird spins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
this is
the
how you're supposed to do
theme
this
of
level.
night
Yeah.
8 is you have to help her get through this too. It's not just yourself
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
which
This
can play
boss
into the
fight was
narrative too.
so hard for me. It took me so long.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think this is the one that like I think I got the lowest rank on it on easy. Like I just couldn't fucking figure out this level at all.
I think
Yeah.
between this and the ice level, people probably would have had trouble with this quite a lot because the ice is also bullshit.
I hated that. Yeah, with the fucking ice one. I didn't find it necessarily that hard, but there was one where at right at the top, there's like a sort of sheer wall of ice. You just have to like
Yeah.
climb up it, and there's just this one bit where there's a block, there's ice, and then there's a normal block, and then there's an ice block at the end. And so I'd get to the normal block, and then of course, silly me just forgets that you have to be careful on the fucking ice block. So I'd step onto the ice block, and I'd just
the ability to alternate, change the properties of the boxes. And at that point, you're just like, shit, because it's so easy. Like this fight, you've made the path, you've got the path for Catherine and yourself, and then B Catherine just changes one of the boxes to like a just a weak one, and then you're just like, ah, shit, I have to make sure this works. If it doesn't, then I have to do this all over again. And I think the checkpoint in this fight is like really noxious. It shows up very early and asks you to
Oh,
do
season
all of
timing
it.
for her. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I was gonna say about with Vincent,
Wait, I'm
I
trying here,
really
guys.
was impressed. He is a loser, but man, like at the end of the game, where he knows what he wants, bro goes ball, bro goes throw some balls, and it is so great to see. Like he's just like, yeah, fuck you, Russian, come down and like station yourself, you bitch. And I'm like yes, Vincent, tell that interdimensional god once what.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna bring in
You
Jimmy
know,
now.
Catherine, reasonable crash out. You just got pulled into a nightmare dimension because you're like your boyfriend is cheating on you. You know what? Reasonable.
What's fun getting pulled in the nightmare dimension?
But
Um,
all I'm saying is, if I walked up to my partner's place, found out they were cheating, and then I was pulled into a nightmare situation where I had to climb blocks, I probably would also want to hesitate like going out again after that.
Yeah,
I will.
I think it's a
Maybe I'm
habit
just
as
weird.
well.
What do I know?
I'm also glad that you brought up the whole morality meter thing because I was thinking about that a lot during like my second playthrough, and I sort of realized morality kind of doesn't matter at all. In fact, in a lot of ways, it can actually like mess with the story
A child.
because Vince is like because there's that turning point in the story where like Vince is so dead set on being with K-Athryn that like any sort of idea that he would want to end up with Theathryn just doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah, that's why the night 8
Especially if
cutscene
you
feels
go
really
down the route
awkward.
of
Like, if
like
you're going to see
brushing
Catherine
off
and suddenly he's just
K-Athryn,
like, Batman, I can't leave you. It's like, that's not what my Vincent would say.
especially if you go down the route of like leading on like Theathryn seeing all of her sexy pictures brushing off K-Athryn any chance you get, and then suddenly he turns around and just goes, I want to be with K-Athryn. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
fair enough.
I wish there were like different, like there's different thoughts you have depending on what your future
Yes,
is at, I
there's
guess.
only two
But
things that the morality meter affects: Vince's inner monologue and the ending.
Hmm.
exactly, yeah. So like I would keep ignoring just like B Catherine's texts. I like wouldn't even bother to reply to them. Or I just like there's the one scene where she's in the bar and I just went home. I didn't even talk to her. And suddenly they got drunk in the bar last night and she came home. It's like this shouldn't have happened with my Vincent. My guy just went home and went to bed. Rude.
I mean, I think okay, going back to the bar quickly, I liked that there was so much you could do. Like, obviously, you could finish your drinks and stuff, you get fun trivia, you could talk to everyone. I liked that you could kind of get, like, a bit of a sneak peek at what's coming up each night if you went in the bathroom. If you, like, washed your face and stuff, that everything would get, like, fiery for a minute, and it's like, what's that in the mirror? And it's like, oh, that's what I'm up against. Cool. It's like a
Cool.
fun foreshadowing thing.
You don't
Also,
play
beer trivia.
Rapunzel?
Beer trivia
Oh,
was
what?
fun. We love beer trivia.
Yeah, always.
Everybody free tickets to beer trivia.
I really like Rapunzel. I didn't play it much this time, but the first time I played the game, I fucked up Rapunzel. The fucking the little game stuff. The arcade.
I actually quite like that. Yeah, 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 like I love that Rapunzel essentially is almost training wheels for the real game because it forces you to learn pretty advanced tactics really early on that you can just use.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as Jimmy said, there are an insane amount of stages for that optional minigame. Like I don't think I've ever seen anyone get an achievement for it, like for beating all the stages. It's kind of insane.
Yeah. I don't think
They
I could.
probably could have chopped that off and just made it a game in its own right, to be fair.
Yeah, true.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know that there was such a competitive scene around the competitive like mode back in the day.
Yeah. Um, I remembered when I was like really obsessed with this game, I started looking around for it, and I just realized like, yeah, this game has multiplayer. That means there's a fight. There's a competition.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
I
You know
wonder
I'd
if the
cry
full
if I
body
played
mode
this
has the same
competitively.
thing. Because like, okay, silly thing. Another tangent side note thing. I know that the full body mode, full body edition has a Joker mode where you play as Joker as he climbs the Tower of Babel.
Oh, I think
So they're playing on the Tower of Babel. But also, yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was just like an endless mode thing.
Yeah.
Isn't like Red Afro Lady is the third owner?
No. So a little bit of trivia about the red afro lady. She's like the owner of what is the Golden Playhouse.
Yeah, the Golden
Yeah,
Playhouse. We love it.
like
We love what mysterious lady who I cannot say the name of because we don't know her name.
there. I really thought it's such a displeasure that Catherine didn't sell well. That they could have just started with the Golden Playhouse as almost like a sub moniker
I would
of
honestly, I would have loved a Golden Playhouse like anthology.
yeah. The closest thing we have to this is like Persona 4 Golden with like all the extra bits because it even has like the TV aesthetic to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like in my head, Golden Playhouse was the start of an anthology series of like a subset of games that are all connected but are like yeah, it would have been really cool, but you know.
I guess Full Body was like their next attempt to like revamp it and be like, hey, give the Golden Playhouse a chance.
And
Like,
then it
no,
failed again.
sorry, sorry, give them a rival.
Yeah. Sorry, we need to have Joker again in another game, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well. What else could we talk about? What else should we talk about?
Does anyone have a favorite like tower settlement?
Ooh, that's a good
Did
one.
anyone enjoy the ice or the like the music? I really love the music from Clock Tower, I think. Or
The
was it
music
Flat?
was a delight.
Honestly. And I think the ice music was also pretty good. I think like as you went up, the music got better and better with each stage.
Ironically,
But
I
I don't
think
know
my
if anyone
favorite one.
did.
We just talked about my favorite one, which was the escort mission.
Yes.
Same. I think the escort mission is my favorite one, just because it almost has the most amount of stakes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because
like there's
you know that
actual
Catherine could die too. Yeah.
yeah, and I really like that one. That's a really good question from Jimmy. I'd like to get back into it after Jason finishes.
Well,
Oh, oh, no, 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 no. You, I didn't even realize that.
That's fine. I killed you.
oh no,
Fine.
he's gone. Never mind. He shall never speak again.
Yeah, I don't know how you got onto this stage in the first place.
Left that back door open.
I didn't even raise my hand. Hello.
I was
You get pulled in if you have a good point. You got a good point. That was a good question.
Yeah, I was wondering what everyone sort of because we've sort of discussed like the characters and stuff, but we haven't actually properly discussed the actual like narrative of the story and like how things progressed and stuff. I'm not
I'm
gonna
a
lie,
bit
it
sort
was a
of
lot more
sad that
tense
it's
than I remembered because I completely forgot about that whole scene where like Vince starts hearing Catherine's voice in the cafe, and I was like, God
yeah.
damn, how's he gonna get out of this?
He is genuinely getting haunted by this bitch. So
For real.
Yeah, what did
Kind of
everyone else think about all that?
I sort of liked the idea of it, but I feel like because they didn't have different character options in that sense, or different sort of cutscene options essentially, that it felt like actually the story was completely fixed, and regardless of what choices you would have made, you did end up cheating, and you did end up like spending another night with Catherine and T or whatever, and it's like, well, I don't want to do this. Like I'm trying to, avoid this.
I was thinking about that as well because there's that point in the story where Vince realizes that she's not really real, and he sort of gets this sense of relief, like he didn't physically cheat with Catherine. But okay, yeah, you just paused it. You just put it on the exact right moment. Even though Vince feels like it partially absolves him of what he did, there's also a lot of this sort of stuff where like Catherine's crawling all over him, and he just kind of goes, "Oh, whoa, okay,"
It's a
and
bit
he even
sad.
denies having Catherine as a girlfriend as well.
Yeah, right. Like I would have thought surely if he didn't want to date her, he would have just been like, well, I'm cheating on her with you.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't.
I
It's
completely forgot
essentially
that like he tries to pretend he's single to her as well.
yeah, that's why I don't like Vincent. Like, obviously you have to mold Vincent into either the cheater or the loyal guy, but like, there's no swing to his personality either way. And I know it's meant to be like, you're meant to imprint on Vincent and like force his hand, but also like, Vincent, oh my god, grow a pair. Tell this bitch no.
yeah, for real.
She literally threatened to kill you and like choke you out. Stop her. If not for the fact you might be cheating, this bitch is clearly a psychopath.
Mm.
But enough about me. it doesn't have to necessarily mean like you're cheating. I guess it's just like if you feel like you've wronged a woman or like you've invoked some kind of hatred from somebody. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think some
exactly.
people in the dream also like talk about like because obviously everyone has different chases throughout the story. People are like, oh yeah, no, I saw my mother and stuff. Like she was chasing me.
And I
So it's
think
not
at the
just like
start of the
relationship
dream,
From what
like
I
stuff.
being chased
from
kind
what
of
I can
bad.
tell, it's more a failure to commit than anything else. Everyone calls it the woman's wrath and theorizes that it's about cheating, but I'm pretty sure like Mutton at the end says that it's about like men failing to commit and therefore putting the human population at risk. I guess.
Yeah, like I've had that same reading. Like in my read, Vincent isn't being sacrificed for like isn't being punished for cheating. He should be, but he's being punished for being indecisive about it.
Yeah, he was being
like
punished for not
like
being
even before
proactive.
Catherine with the C came into the story, he had already been indecisive about Catherine with the K for years because they've been together for years and he wasn't doing anything about it.
It's like
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
sounds
guess you
right.
could see. Oop. No, no, you go.
I didn't have much else to say.
I was just gonna say like you can see it in like
Thanks, Jimmy.
the first cutscene where like they're talking in the cafe, and obviously he's getting all fidgety, and she's like, "Oh, we need like we need to do something. Like, are you gonna do something about this?" And obviously it's in his bones to not make confident decisions until you come in and you're like, Vincent, grow a fucking pair. But
Yeah,
like
for real.
this is just who he is baked into the character.
Yeah, and like that's his biggest character flaw, and that's why I think there is some level of like it doesn't matter really. That's why I think there's multiple quote unquote true endings because it doesn't matter what Vincent comes to a decision to. What matters is that he does come to a decision,
Yeah. So
even if
like
it's a shitty one.
I don't get that plus two. Not for like any other reason, just I want something to be proud of.
I I just always like find that this whole story is every character except well, I don't know, maybe Catherine the K also did it at least once, but every character's gaslighting each other like throughout the whole story. It's just multiple levels of gaslighting. It's just like Vincent's gaslighting, but then Catherine's gaslighting, like her
Honestly,
every time he gets drunk. I don't even believe like Vincent actually did it with Catherine with the C sometimes. Like, because he just kind of just shows up, and because being the succubus, he just shows up like everywhere.
yeah. Funniest thing is, if you read this game from Catherine with a K's perspective, you're just like going around your day trying to be a supportive girlfriend, and your boyfriend has just suddenly gotten fidgety and weird around you, and no one tells you what's going on. And then suddenly he either breaks up with you or proposes.
Like genuinely, if I was Catherine with a
Literally in
K,
my life.
I would be so worried about Vincent. I'm like, are you okay, dude? Like, did you get pulled into a cult?
Also, like, yeah, if he's going to the bar every night, getting flat out drunk, and then like waking up sweating all the time. Also, oh my god, Vincent, please get different deodorant. You sweat way too much for a normal person.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wait.
But
Can
like,
I
yeah,
can I just defend
yeah,
Catherine
please
with the
defend
C for a
Catherine with a
minute?
K. You do better.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, like this is a good place to like put a point on. Can I just defend Catherine C with for a minute? Like Catherine with a K might be like fucking gorgeous, a great wife, loves you, remembers tiny little bits about you. But what you have to remember is that Catherine with a C is voiced by Laura Bailey, and frankly, that's
Yeah,
enough.
see, counterpoint.
So,
Catherine with a C would probably smell and taste like plastic because those bitches are not natural.
yeah, but like she's voiced by Laura Bailey, and like I don't
If I was
know.
Laura Bailey, I could swap the voices and sound
Laura
like
Bailey
Catherine
does
with
a
a K, which would
really
be
good job.
magnificent, like a 10.
Yeah, but like Catherine with a C, she's like blonde and like she's
Yeah,
hot.
she might be a baddie, but also is she blonde?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, why did you take that as a detractor? Hang on.
All right. Time for Waifu Wars 2025.
This ain't my battle. Someone else come in and deal with this.
If everyone is dead, there are no more Catherine supporters. Only me.
Hell yeah.
All I'm saying is, one of them came to you upon being like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" His mate, and the other one was like choking you up 5 seconds, being like, "I'll kill you if you don't tell me if you're single."
Oh, that's so hot.
Oops. Let's dial it back a second.
Yeah.
Let's rearrange and reorganize our thoughts. and just assess what we just heard.
The real waifu is Erica.
Some people get choked out. Some people want to commit.
Supposed to be like the perfect other option, like just
Yeah, well, I guess at the end of the day, going back to the story's like main goal at the end of life, because like obviously, I guess as we've been saying, like the woman's wrath punishes people who cannot make a decision, who are like indecisive. The moral of the story is like, don't be indecisive about your life. It will pass you by. The people who you love will come and go. And also, like, you have to make choices because, like, at the end of the day, they will just move on, or things will just go horribly wrong, out of your control, or at the end of the day, you'll just get pulled into a nightmare scenario where you will either die or, like, be scarred for life.
I mean, but in
Or
all
we
honesty,
get in a rocket
right?
ghostings.
Could have just dealt with it the first game, but no.
Yeah, he could have been like, sorry, I have a girlfriend, bye, but also that's not Vincent.
Yeah, but like that's not Vincent as a character. That would be out of character.
Yeah, no, if Vincent had balls and a personality, game would have been over in like 5 minutes, and we could have played like.
We could have just played the arcade game for another 3 hours.
Yeah. We could have just had fun in the bar for like 3 hours and be like, oh, what a great game. What a great game.
Yeah, we
Wait,
get
Miguel
drunk.
came along and tried to make us cheat, but like, anyways.
We'll have to see later.
True. Are there any other points? Should we just get like a few seconds to figure out?
I'm just gonna keep rapidly running around in circles, being like, oh.
Also, what the fuck is up with his shirt? Why does he have the Italy flag on his shirt?
I think it's a color mix.
Because he wants to go to space, and the Italians want to send him there.
Maybe. Hang on 1 second. That is a real guy behavior. Yeah, right.
Yeah, if we don't want to move on to any like last points, should we maybe just pull up the scores?
He's so hot. Sorry, he's so much hotter in like the fucking Sojima art style. Sorry.
Yeah.
For the amount of times I see
This is him
so
post
scared and
Twitter, isn't it?
nervous, I cannot look at Vincent and be like, yeah, you're attractive. No, you're not even guy film material. You're just a failure.
Yeah, but like,
This is him post.
Aren't you into Vincent? Probably not. I'm right.
I don't know. He's got like he's post like Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, like, yeah, Vincent's hot, but then he unhinges his jaw, sweats profusely, and just like screams with a rate that would shatter glass. And like,
Oh yeah. Should probably say that like
want that.
it is explicitly stated that this cameo happens during the events of Catherine. Because he says that like, oh yeah, I've been having a lot of dreams lately. I keep feeling that if I die, I'm gonna die in real life as well. So like, in my head, it's canon that like Vincent bar hops.
Okay,
Yes,
real
yes.
quick, can you imagine? Vincent has the potential, wakes up in the middle of a dark hour, sees Tartarus, and is like, fuck, I have to climb the tower again. Tartarus in one night.
He takes out his evoker and it's just an actual gun.
Everyone's like, oh my god, he has the potential. It just shoots like Kenji dead. It was like, oh my god, no!
Kenji, no.
The ladder to the tower.
Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna start bringing people in for final thoughts. Then.
Right, yeah.
Sounds good. Oh, Harry has his hand up though. I don't know.
No, I pulled him in.
No, I got pulled in unwillingly. So for technically the first, is this technically the first game of 2020?
Officially, it's episode 1. Halo reaches episode 0.
For episode 1, I'm going to give this game an 8. I really enjoyed. It was challenging enough that I had to think, but it wasn't so hard in places where I was like I did have to look at a guide for one section of one level, but then every other level I played, I've not looked at a guide once because I've just instinctively it was just with one. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. But I think the story is great. A lot of people don't usually like the bar stuff from what I had gathered, but I actually really enjoyed the bar stuff. I thought it was a good reprieve from the climbing. You know what? It was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I got to play it. So that's why I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh, sorry.
We appreciate Laura Bailey as a character.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
You can just go have a relationship with Rise if you want.
Senpai.
Like, she's at least not gonna eat your soul.
I'm assuming Mal didn't play, so I'm just gonna
I don't know,
block
maybe
them out.
she will. She has a life of her own, I guess.
Cool. Jimbo. Where's Jimmy?
Anyways, bring Jimmy to the stage.
Fly, my flying. Okay. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think the Nightmare gameplay is very fun. It's very addictive. It's very challenging. I'd love to see that just as a standalone game. To be honest, I played for ages. Um, that being said, I think it is weirdly disconnected from like the walkie-talkie scenes from the rest of the game. And I do really like the walkie-talkie scenes, like especially the bar stuff. Like the bar stuff is great. It's a great vibe. I like the secondary cast of friends. The beer trivia is a particular highlight. Um, the story, I do like the story. I think the back and forth tension of the plot is great, and I think you're always on the edge of your seat, wondering when the lies will fall apart. But I do think the morality meter the game heavily hinges itself on is very much pointless. It sets the game up so that your choices matter, but the only thing that affects is Vince's monologue in the ending. So it creates this it can potentially create this huge disconnect between player choices and character actions due to the rigid demands of the plot. And because of that, I think either the space shuttle ending or Catherine rejecting him again is the best endings. And
Yeah, throw up from him. High on the scale.
All
Catherine
right.
with a K.
Uh,
Go do better.
I'm gonna break
Now
tradition
I'm
for.
about to be a little controversial.
George, wait, George.
This episode,
Wait.
but
Oh, fine.
obviously, as I said right at the start, I couldn't play this version of Catherine because my laptop would like open it and then close it and be like, what game? What game are you talking about? And now I'm digging through my memory to like pull it all up. My core rule is if I can't physically play the game, I have to cap my score at a 5 at most. Just on the technical point of like, I couldn't play the game, but I could enjoy it if I could. I would give it an 8 if I could have played the game. However, because of my ruling, I can only give it a 5 because, unfortunately, the rest of those points got lost behind being unable to play the game.
I'll bracket you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
One
my
second.
apologies.
Jason.
Now,
Jason.
It's me next, right?
Nah, host
oh,
plays
you
last.
do, you're the
Host
host.
plays last.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give this game an 8. I would have given it a way lower score because I had a rough time at the beginning. That's me being stupid and not realizing functionality properly. So once I understood functionality, the game was much more better. The puzzle segments are really addicting and really fun to try and figure out ways to climb up different scenarios. Um, I love the bar stuff. It was such a vibe, the bar stuff, and like the story kind of going into like freedom and order, and like how it just changes the relationship of the dynamic, and you also get an ending which is just like, no, I don't want any women. I want to go to space. Thing. It's just like it's such a fun way to replay the game more and more. I will agree the morality system is really freaking pointless, and I think because I was gonna go like I wanted true Catherine route. It got kind of annoying some parts where some questions it would throw at you randomly. It would make you say like, oh, what's this, and you choose it, and you think that's quite orderly, but it's like no, it's not orderly enough. So you just get dropped down. It's just like micromanaging and segments I didn't want to micromanage. Um, and also the boss fights are sometimes just really annoyingly difficult for no reason. But overall, had a good time. Fun.
Thank you. I tried to pull Evan up on the stage, but I'm pretty sure he's AFK. I'm gonna bring last year's biggest hater back on stage.
Boy,
Surprisingly, I'm not a hater of this game. Let's put it that way. Perfect sense. It's kind of funny just being an Atlas game where they actually have basically a full adult cast.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's either bones of there's so much stuff in there, but it's also it is such a unique twist of that. Just kind of like it is trying to do something. Yes, I know Persona 2 is rough, but
I
like
know, but it's been so long since
it's
Persona
been
2
so long. I know
happened.
now I'm saying that like modern Atlas. I know it's coming out in 2011,
was writing a bit, so I didn't finish it. Yeah, yeah, cool. My turn. My biggest problem with this game is that the individual parts are better than the finished product. I think the gameplay is really fucking solid as a puzzle platformer. I think the story is really good as a separate piece of art. But when you put them together with the almost, I think biggest everyone complaint is the false and kind of terrible choicing system, the choices system in it, it makes the story worse. I keep saying it. I would have rather just watched this show instead of playing it as a game. So like if I was to rate the individual parts, like the climbing mechanics and the story and the music and all the design and all that, I'd probably give it like closer to like an 8 to 8.5. But because they're meshed together in a really bad way, it kind of drops it down to like 6.5, maybe even a 6 for me if I'm being honest, which really sucks because like I really like what the story is trying to do. Yeah. And also, like I just can't agree with anything that Vincent does. Even as a 15-year-old boy, I thought that Vincent was being so stupid. What do you mean you're losing out on Catherine with a K? She's fucking great.
Yeah,
What
for
I've
real.
been saying, I've been sitting on this gold mine for like years. Now you see my vision.
That's fine.
100%.
Now you agree with me.
That's fine. I am the Laura Bailey defender.
Look, you can go down the Laura Bailey hill, but she has been bad at bitches since then.
Look at all of them. All of them.
Affectionately. Like, that's Chun Li. Go to Chun Li.
No, I've seen Evo Man 137. I'm good. Oh, it's Chloe. Sorry. There you go.
I am giving it a 6. Um,
What?
for me, like, this is just obviously my pure opinion. I overall actually quite liked the story. I liked the choices. Um, him not being a great person didn't really impact me because I thought the whole point was you're playing an asshole and that felt like part of the story. So for me, the story bit was the fun bit. The issue is you all know I am not a platformer person. I think comparing this to other platformers we have played, I have enjoyed this the most. But the fucking controls irked my soul. Like just like I want to turn around and I fucking walk up a step, and having to do that multiple times was driving me crazy. I felt like it got to like the ninth night, and I had been doing this for like fucking hours, and I'm like, it's the same shit, and it just got a little repetitive for me. Um, so yes, I'm giving it a 6.
Thank you very much for that, Chloe. Ella, final thoughts for you?
I'm gonna give it an 8. I really enjoyed this game when I first played it, and I thought it would be a different game to play in GameStop because I feel like I've never really encountered a game with at least a mechanic of like cooking and everything before. So I just thought that would be really fun to see what people think. And I also agree that like the sort of the options, when you picked like dialogue options in the game didn't really work very well because obviously it didn't really have any effect. So I would have liked to see a bit more kind of alternative uh, potential cutscenes and things like that, depending on how the story's going, rather than it just getting kind of forced into the story that it is. But overall, I really enjoyed the gameplay, and I think this is just absolute slap. So 8.5.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just putting in like a bit of gameplay for Rihanna, so she's got context on what it's look like. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it's very deceptively easy to learn and impossible to fucking master. Yeah.
Honestly, I love though when you like finally sort of you start to learn the techniques and then you get into like a flow state of like,
Yeah.
oh, and then it's this one, and then it's this one.
Yeah. Like I loved learning
That's
the super techniques that they teach you. Like what do they call it? They call it the twister when you do like a fucking tornado of like blocks around a single thing. It's so cool. Yeah. It's really cool when like this game is so dumb, but it's so cool.
This game is stupid hard, but it commits to being stupid very well. And like, how far will we go? Find out.
Yeah, we'll just keep
And then
going.
he slips on the ice. He's just like, oh, I
Yeah.
fall.
Like, Vincent, you're running for your life. That's what you're worried about?
Literally.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I can see why it
Trillian
would
does, yeah.
piss you off.
I think the best part about this is that once you do get into that flow state, holy shit, like you feel like a god.
Honestly.
I guess it's probably why people. I mean, I'm gonna ask: did people play the endless mode, or like even attempt to? Or actually, can you play the endless mode from the start, or do you have to beat the story first one, like the
I
Tower
think
of
that's
Babel and
the
Blitz?
Is Endless like a full like post game thing?
I don't know. I don't remember because I felt to like the endless mode from like either like the end of the first night or like somewhere along the way. I feel like people would have had a lot more fun with this game if they're like, yeah, I could just play the endless mode for a bit. You know, it's like the best bit.
like the Colosseum, right? I think was that the multiplayer one.
I don't remember.
To be fair, like I
I
think
didn't interact with the multiplayer or anything. I was just like, right, let's go fuck Vincent's life up, I guess. Because
I would
again, every time Vincent pissed me off, I just dropped him off the tower for a bit.
I would pay for like a standalone Rapunzel game if I'm being honest. Like just this, I would pay for this. Slap this on Steam for like
It's like
5 quid.
anything similar to this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this go.
Yeah, slap this on Steam for like 5 quid. Like I'm good. Like I'll finish all 64 stages.
Yeah, literally. I think I did maybe half of them the first time I played.
Let's see. Okay, I've never seen the last stage. Let's all see what the last stage looks like.
Let's all join hands and watch this together.
Holy shit! It's 3.5 minutes long. Oh, no, it's 36. Oh, wait, what?
I wonder if they get longer and longer then, because they're not generally. Oh no.
The last stage is 3.5 minutes long. The first stage is 30 seconds. All right, really quickly, we'll get out of stage in a minute. We just wanna watch this video really quickly. Let's see how fucking complicated the last like Rapunzel one looks like. For you ADHD people there or whatever, let's put playback speed to
Oh my god.
how fast can we set it?
Wait, that just seems like a normal nightmare level then.
Holy shit! What the fuck is this? I don't understand this level.
What's up?
How do you
What's the
start
bottom
this?
ones are? Are they just brittle?
I guess you just have to kind of like collapse bits of the tower instead.
Yeah.
See, just side note, I liked that that was a strategy you could use if you just want to like push all the blocks out and like bring the ends to you.
Yeah, yeah. I love like because you can make room by just pushing the block off the
Yeah,
edge.
the game will be like, here's the end, but it won't tell you how to get to the end.
Yeah.
It gives you it gives you like opportunities.
Yeah.
Like if you do just want to like say fuck this gimmick and push out half the level's blocks until the ending comes to you, fair enough.
It could work
Hey,
theoretically.
that doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to suffer either.
Yeah. Like I don't know, I really like it because there's so much room for even though it's such a strict puzzle game, there's so much room for like freeform in it, and it's really interesting how it does it. Like there is so much room for improvisation in a puzzle game like this, and it's really refreshing to see a puzzle game that isn't just if you don't do these 25 steps exactly how you have it. Yeah, it's really nice like that. I really appreciate it.
I think that's also why like each night's gimmick kind of helps because like you can't form a solid strategy most of the time because something new will come along like the ice to fuck you up or like the
Your
other
girlfriend.
people on the tower will come along and also fuck you up, but just like they'll get in your way.
Oh,
So you have to adapt a little bit at times.
oh, he's doing the golden staircase. I love the golden staircase.
Love the golden staircase, but it's risky.
Yeah, because you could fuck yourself up if you just make one bad move and you just destroy the
Get
whole thing.
stuck. And
Yeah.
also, I'm pretty sure this mode doesn't have a redo. So
Yes, yeah, it's
can't do a redo.
it's counter step. Yeah, like but there's no timer, so yeah,
Did it?
yeah, cool. Anyways, thank you very much, everyone. I'm gonna stop the OBS recording now. The discussion was an hour and 15 minutes long.